Let me explain just so people understand what this language in this bill does and doesn't do. I fully expect that we can get a waiver. I fully expect that by putting pressure on providers and managing our waiver programs better, we can extract a savings. And I have backed them up with outcomes that I hate. I do not want to cut anybody's rates. And I'll tell you what I've learned. I've never been in a real chair before, so this has been quite a trip. I find that when I put language in a bill and it's moving, people talk to me. And what you saw in the amendments today took 29 pages to deal with the fixes from what people told me would work better. Some things that wouldn't work at all. The department says, you know, we just can never do this, so we put it off to 2014. And so to make these projects work. But I will tell you, if providers know that in 12 months or 18 months, they're going to experience a rate cut that's dramatic, they're going to be interested in helping police their own and finding ways to do business more effectively. The usual way you balance a bill like this is to do, all I have to do is cut rates 10, 15%, reduce every child care expenditure that we don't have to do, kill GRH and GA, and repeal single adult anything, not even cover them, and I won't have to do any more cutting. I can leave hospitals intact and so on. But that's not an outcome anybody would like. And so the times are different. And so my leadership on this, while I'm pressing people's comfort zones, I respect that highly. But we have to get everybody to think a little differently. That a person who's entitled to services doesn't need to get everything they could possibly be entitled to because it might not be beneficial. In this bill, we suggest that people get 6-month reevaluations on waivers to see if indeed they can become more independent and have a better life. That's a model that actually works at Mary T. in my old district before redistricting happened. They actually do that, and they have people that go from high levels of dependence to only needing 4 hours of independent living services a week in some of their programming. It's time for those kinds of changes to think about that.